Exercise A, page 4.
Attitude.
Cause.
Develop.
Habit.
Harmful.
Likely.
Manage.
Positive.
Prevent.
Provide.
Exercise B, meaning from context. Page 4.
Living to 100. How old is the oldest person you know? 80 years old? 90 years old? In some parts of the world, it's not unusual for people to live 100 years or even longer. Scientists looked at two of these places, Sardinia, Italy, and Okinawa, Japan, and learned that people there develop fewer health problems than in other parts of the world. They are also more likely to live to be 100 or older. In Sardinia, scientists were surprised to find as many men as women who were 100 years old or older. This is unusual because, in general, women live longer than men. One reason for this may be that men in Sardinia don't have a lot of stress in their lives, and stress can be harmful. It can cause health problems. The men there work outdoors, which provides daily exercise, while the women manage the house and money. According to one Sardinian man, he does the work, but his wife does the worrying. In Okinawa, people have very little cancer and heart disease. One of the reasons could be their positive attitude toward life. That might prevent stress. In addition, Okinawans eat a healthy diet that includes a lot of fresh vegetables and a little meat and fish. They also have healthy habits, such as taking care of a garden and spending time with family. In other words, a positive attitude and good food seem to prevent many of the health problems found in other parts of the world.
Listening. How to manage stress. Exercise B, main ideas, page 6. And Exercise C, details, page 7.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for coming. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Tara Sorensen, and I'm a public health nurse. Public health nurses are like other nurses, but we take care of more than one person. Our job is to keep everyone in the community healthy. I know, it's a big job. Mostly, I do this through education. Tonight, I'm going to talk with you about stress and how to manage it. I hope to provide information that will help all of you to live longer, healthier lives. Before I talk about managing stress, however, let's think about what causes stress and also about the way stress feels. We all have some stress in our lives, right? Whether it is schoolwork or our jobs or raising children. These things keep us very busy, and sometimes we feel like it is all too much. In other words, life can make us feel stressed out. Our hearts beat faster and our breathing changes. We might have a headache or stomach problems. Another important topic is the effects of stress. It certainly can be harmful to our health. For example, people who have a lot of stress in their lives can develop high blood pressure. That makes the heart work harder, and it can lead to different health problems. People might not eat well or might not sleep well, and that can also cause problems. On the other hand, stress can be helpful too. One health psychologist, her name is Kelly McGonigal, says that stress helps us to do difficult or challenging things. And according to McGonagall, we can be healthier if we think of stress as helpful to us, something that gives us extra energy to meet challenges. It's an interesting idea, isn't it? If you think that stress is helping you, it's less likely to hurt you. So your attitude about stress is pretty important. Okay, my last point is about managing stress. Since stress can be harmful to the body, let's talk about some ways to prevent these health problems. These are things you can do every day, or at least most of the time. I know, none of us are perfect, are we? One very good way to manage stress is by getting enough exercise. I recommend exercising at least 4 or 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes. You can walk or run or play a sport. In fact, any kind of exercise can become a healthy habit for dealing with stress if you do it often. Of course, it's also important to get enough sleep, eat a healthy diet, and find time to connect socially, to communicate and spend time with our friends and family members. Listen to music, take a yoga class, or find another way to relax. And remember, when you do feel stress, you should try to keep a positive attitude about it. Think of stress as something that can be helpful, and don't let stress prevent you from living a healthy life.
Exercise D. Focused listening. Page 7.
I'm Tara Sorensen, and I'm a public health nurse. Public health nurses are like other nurses, but we take care of more than one person. Our job is to keep everyone in the community healthy. I know, it's a big job. Mostly, I do this through education. Tonight, I'm going to talk with you about stress and how to manage it. I hope to provide information that will help all of you to live longer, healthier lives.
Pronunciation. Suffixes and syllable stress. Page 10.
When the suffixes tion, ity, ic, and ical are added to words, the stressed syllable can change. The syllable just before each of these suffixes receives the main or primary stress. tion, noun ending. Educate, education. ic, adjective ending. Science, scientific. ity, noun ending. Probable, probability. ical, adjective ending. History, historical.
Exercise E. Page 10.
1. Vacation.
2. Basic.
3. Identity.
4. Medical.
5. Specific.
6. Question.
7. University.
8. Musical.
9. Direction.
10. Electronic.
11. Activity.
12. Typical.